Hey everybody, Blake's and Bounds from Studio G, but
We've got an extra guy here. We're actually not in Studio G. We are at a super secret location in the Seattle area. We can't tell you exactly where it is because if this place went viral, the man next to us he'd just be swamped with people wanting to come into this sacred room.
because it's known to us as the E-Bar, and everyone, this is our close friend Mark Jonas.
Hello.
And Mark owns the E-Bar, designed the E-Bar, so we're going to talk a little bit about this place.
How did it come about?
Well, when we moved, we're looking to move from Bridle Trails over to this area, undisclosed. We had a list of things on our list of about 32 items we were looking for in a new house, and one of them was a detached garage with a mother-in-law apartment. When we came out here as the last part of the tour, I go, sold.
What you're saying is all of your fun stuff is not in your regular house, but it is here in the E-Bar.
Yes,
Okay.
and it would not have been allowed in the house.
That's right.
Pretty much the rule, so we need to store it somewhere, and that's kind of what actually started it. So a lot of it's college stuff,
Right.
grade school stuff, whatever.
You know what's great too, Mark, is you've been cool over the years to allow some of your friends to donate to the room.
In other words, if we wanted to get rid of stuff,
Right.
we would bring it to the E-Bar.
to the E-Bar.
Yes, but there is a known agreement that if should I pass first, that Amy
True.
will give you guys, I think, 24 hours to get your shit out of
or
here.
else it's over.
And she's simply bringing a match up here, and that'll be done with it. Seriously, this has been some pretty cool things brought up here. Very interesting stuff.
So what are some of the highlights? What are some of the cool things in here for you?
Well, let me see. I really didn't think about it much. Obviously, anything Elvis would be on the top of the list going
Why
down.
is that?
Hence the name E-Bar. It's actually, the room is actually the Elvis Room. The E-Bar happens to just be this area here. I've collected a lot of things. Very few people have a 5-foot giant Coors Light or Coors bottle cap. And there's a few nostalgic real items up here, but mostly it's 90% junk, really.
Right.
But just
You got some
kinda
great
cool.
photographs. So you got some Dallas Cowboys moments because that's your favorite team. And I know right behind us we have the catch, one of the greatest moments ever for 49ers fans, and that's because of Doob.
Yeah, one of my best friends from when I was 10 years old and we met. He likes the Niners, I like the Cowboys, and it took 20 years before I allowed him to bring the picture, the Sports Illustrated cover of the catch up here. Only because it's signed by Emerson Walls, so that's why it came up
That's
here.
why it's up here.
Yeah, let it go over. But
I should note when I come up here and people are up here for football games, I have to sit through all of this remembering all the good old days in junior high
Right, 'cause
or middle school.
you're a
for these
newbie
guys.
because you've only known us over 30 years.
That's right. I've only been in the area 34 years. These guys have been here forever.
Yeah, it's a special place for friends, isn't it, Mark? You're so generous in allowing your good buddies to come here. We watch football games here. We watch other sports events here. We've played poker here. I mean, it's just a great hangout spot.
it really is unique in that way, and I get that. So I'm welcome to share with all my friends. I mean, I'm happy to, and I'm glad to. So
Although
it's worked out well for us.
We should note that your friends come up here, and we do pay tribute with the tchotchkes that we bring up.
Mm-hmm.
And we always bring up something to
Not to mention
drink.
Not mention the dumb buck jar that you guys
That's
readily
true.
contribute to.
Tell us about the dumb buck jar. How does that work?
Well, one of our good friends, Richie, who we all know and love, and he came up with the idea or caught on it from somewhere else he was at. And if you kind of say something that's really stupid, then you
It's a dumb buck.
have to contribute $1 into the base. And everybody always asks me where it goes, and I just say, well, you know, when you get down to it, the E-Bar to run, it really isn't free. So
So sometimes you need a little bit of cash here and
there's
there.
more expense that goes into this than you would think. But
Now, over the years, you've
overall-
also donated some of it too, right? Years back, I think you did that.
Oh,
once or
oh
twice.
yes.
Yeah, to the
No,
food
it
banks or
does-
something.
Yep,
right?
no,
Yeah.
we've done a lot of
So
different
that's
type
cool.
of charity things.
Yeah.
So, but mostly I try to replace stereos now and then when somebody trips into it, or
Right. Well, talk about the
That
music.
bangs
We only listen to vinyl records in here.
oh,
Right?
that's the number one rule of the E-Bar is vinyl only. So real music.
Everything's analog
All
here.
you digital and Bluetooth people, and you really don't know music. You really don't even appreciate
The
music.
last time I was up here. Well, we were up here for a ball game a couple weeks ago, someone put on a record, and I sat down in my favorite chair, and I listened, and I'm going, my God, you're playing the Carpenters?
And they're up 31.
Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby?
But it was a surprise choice.
You love the Carpenters, you just won't admit it.
I
It's,
tolerate the Carpenters when
She
I'm
was
up
the
here.
greatest drummer ever, some say.
well, my argument, and I'm serious on it, probably if you combine vocalist and drumming abilities,
Right.
she's by far number one.
Okay,
You
also,
guys out there going to go, Phil Collins and Fries.
no, I won't say that. Also, you think ABBA is the greatest group ever?
Oh no, they're up there.
They're
at the
up there,
top.
yeah.
You know, we have Elvis, Beach Boys, Bee Gees. I mean, you know, all the great groups
Beatles.
up there. Beatles, okay.
Springsteen for Denny.
You know,
He's not as old as you think he is by the music he's referencing.
True.
I was a little brother, so
You were the little brother, so you
God,
heard
I'm okay.
music that way. You know, that's real quick for me. I have a much older brother too, Bob, and for me, I remember when he brought home Jimi Hendrix's 45 all along the Watchtower. No, it was just like, you talk about a little brother, big brother moment. I just have vivid memories of him putting that thing on the turntable and hearing that. So yeah, so I know what that's like anyway, being a kid brother. And that stuff.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Same thing. I remember my brother got Iron Butterfly in a God of the Vita and cranked it up on his little stereo, if you can call them cranking it up back then. But it sounded loud, and oh God, Dad coming into that room.
Right.
Shut that thing off, and just blah, blah, blah. But I just loved it.
So when your good buddies aren't here, do you come up to the E-bar to relax, to decompress, to get away from the rest of the world when you feel you need to?
I love watching sports. Love listening to some old music, neither of which my wife, who's a little younger than me, is a fan of.
Right,
so
right.
It's kind of easiest just to head out here and do what I need to do and
Sure.
enjoy a cigar and a couple beers and
It's true. You have cigars in here,
have a
don't
good
you?
time
Yeah.
up here. Absolutely.
Which is why I'm in Studio G quite a bit,
Right.
even when the camera's not rolling.
Well, we're going to wrap this one up, Denny. We're going to have another episode or two with Mark, so thanks. And I think we should do a toast because you made us Irish coffees today. Yes.
All righty,
How about that?
toast and go Cowboys.
I won't say that.
Well, I won't say that either. Go Hawks. How about that?
Bye-bye.
Go Hawks.